Hello, I'm George from DigitalGrads.
And I'm Camilla from DigitalGrads.
And we're here today to explain why you should hire graduates.
Every year there's more and more graduates coming out of university hungry for a job, so why aren't they getting hired?
Well, they're caught in a bit of a tricky conundrum. Companies don't want to hire people unless they have experience. But there's no way to get experience without getting hired for a job. So with no way of achieving A without first having B, they're caught in a bit of an impossible equation.
As such, many graduates are struggling to find the jobs. And with difficulties with housing, fuel and energy, they basically have to put their lives on pause for almost 5 years after graduation.
But why should companies hire them? Well, on top of being ambitious, resourceful and hardworking, they're very fast learners, and if they do make any mistakes, which is rare, they will always learn from them and do whatever they can to fix it.
Take us, for example. I am a final year international art history student at University of Sussex. I've always wanted to work in social media within the arts industry, but having no experience, I couldn't find anything. I still needed some kind of a job to put on my CV though, and survive basically. I started with very simple cleaning and kitchen jobs to keep going and was learning social media in the meantime. Getting hired by DigitalGrads was like a dream coming true. Not only do I have financial stability, but I can also learn from real marketing experience that I'll use in my future jobs.
I'm a BA and MA graduate in media, and I jumped around several spells of unemployment and freelance work for 6 years after graduation, and it cost me my waistline and my hairline until I was hired by DigitalGrads to make all of their video content. And I love it.
And we're the lucky ones. Many graduates don't even get the chances that we have, and those that do are more grateful than you can even imagine.
But don't take our word for it. Here's what they have to say about it.
Finding work as a graduate can be an immensely difficult task within itself. It seems like a lot of roles are asking for a good amount of industry experience beforehand, but as a graduate, you might not be there yet.
Whilst I had the skills to do those jobs, I found it really difficult to portray my spark and personality and a lot of the passion that I had for the job through a screen or a FaceTime call.
When I graduated from university, COVID had just struck and it was obviously locked down, so graduate positions were quite thin on the ground, so my search was put on hold for quite a little, maybe about a year or so.
Many of them ask for 1 to 2 years of experience. Now, me personally, I had to work to find my way through university, and therefore I was unable to accept opportunities that other students were able to accept.
It was quite draining, just never hearing back from employers.
But there's then that endless loop of need a job to get experience, need experience to get a job. Well, DigitalGrads, they break that loop and they give you the experience you need to get that first job.
And what do the employers have to say about this?
I think it's really important for employers, training providers and mentors to really look at the individual and see what they need to be able to progress.
We've certainly made the decision to never even look for anybody else now as we grow as a charity.
The talent that we're seeing coming through right now is more than ever. So I just point anybody that I think would need junior roles to DigitalGrads. It's been a great service.
As we have grown, we've managed to take on not just more staff, but the right type of staff. So ones that not only can do the job, but can fit into our culture, are willing to do the job, are going to stay with us.
And when you hire graduates, you get cost-effective creativity, you get no baggage or bad habits, they fit into remote or hybrid workspaces perfectly, and they're always on the move and have greater retention and loyalty. Bottom line, graduates aren't going to make a mistake on the first day and wipe out your whole company.
And even if they do, they will move heaven and earth to fix it because they just can't afford to lose their jobs.
So if we haven't made it clear, hire graduates.